Welcome to Trendy Flix, your ultimate destination for the latest in movies, TV shows, and streaming trends. Subscribe now and stay ahead of the entertainment curve.
Kim Kardashian calls on Menendez brothers to be freed, citing sexual abuse claims, not monsters. The Kardashians' reality star has done prison reform advocacy over the last few years and is studying to become a lawyer. Kim Kardashian believes the Menendez brothers should be freed from prison. The reality star is the latest person to weigh in on the controversial pair of convicted murderers. Prosecutors in Los Angeles are reviewing new evidence to determine whether the siblings should be serving life sentences for killing their parents in their Beverly Hills mansion more than 35 years ago, the city's district attorney said on Thursday. "You think you know the story of Lyle and Eric Menendez," Kardashian wrote in her opinion essay for NBC News published on Thursday. "I certainly thought I did. In 1989, the brothers, aged 21 and 18, respectively, viciously shot and killed their parents in their Beverly Hills home," she wrote. In 1996, after 2 trials, they were sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. As is often the case, this story is much more complex than it appears on the surface. Kardashian is a prison reform advocate who previously worked with the Trump White House to reduce sentences for several convicts found guilty of nonviolent offenses. She also spoke at the White House earlier this year about criminal justice. The mother of 4 centered the argument in her essay mainly on the brothers' claims that they were emotionally, physically, and sexually abused by their parents and feared for their lives. Following years of abuse and a real fear for their lives, Eric and Lyle chose what they thought at the time was their only way out, an unimaginable way to escape their living nightmare, Kardashian wrote. She said that after the jury was deadlocked in their first trial, the judge decided many of their abuse claims were inadmissible in the second trial. "Their only way out of prison now is death," Kardashian said, writing that their first televised trial became entertainment for the nation, and that they were portrayed as monsters and sensationalized eye candy by the media, 2 arrogant, rich kids from Beverly Hills who killed their parents out of greed. "There was no room for empathy, let alone sympathy," she noted. Eric and Lyle had no chance of a fair trial against this backdrop, the 43-year-old claimed, adding that there was a stigma on male victims of sexual abuse at the time. "Can anyone honestly deny that the justice system would have treated the Menendez sisters more leniently?" she postulated, adding, "Many people believe the crimes the brothers committed are unforgivable, but what about the decades of alleged abuse they suffered as children?" She said she had recently spent time with the brothers, who she said have exemplary disciplinary records, in prison. "They are not monsters. They are kind, intelligent, and honest men," she argued. Kardashian also said that one of the prison wardens told her he would be comfortable having the brothers as neighbors. While Kardashian called the murders of their parents inexcusable, she said the brothers were treated more like serial killers than 2 men who had endured years of sexual abuse by the very people they loved and trusted. She added, "I don't believe that spending their entire natural lives incarcerated was the right punishment for this complex case. Had this crime been committed and trialed today, I believe the outcome would have been dramatically different. I also strongly believe that they were denied a fair second trial and that the exclusion of crucial abuse evidence denied Eric and Lyle the opportunity to fully present their case, further undermining the fairness of their conviction." However, not everyone agrees with Kardashian's assessment. If they were brought to trial again today, they would be found guilty, Clark Fogg, a retired senior forensic specialist with the Beverly Hills Police Department who investigated the murders, told Fox News Digital this week.